Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn how to write a paragraph. We are going to write a nonfiction paragraph, and that's why I decided to find the presentation for you with the text about winter solstice, which is true information. So this is the presentation about winter solstice that you can find in our Google Classroom. You can reread it one more time just to refresh your knowledge. So, what is nonfiction? It is a genre of writing that presents information about the real world based on facts, events, and research. It includes articles, essays, and reports aiming to inform, educate, and persuade readers based on real-world context. If you want to learn more about winter solstice, you can also watch the presentation here. Why do we need to write a paragraph? Paragraph is a unit of writing that expresses a particular topic or a theme, and it is a component of fictional or non-fictional text. Paragraph is a group of sentences about one main idea. You could read a long text that consists of a few paragraphs, but then you will still need to summarize what the whole text was about. So that's why we will learn how to write the paragraph. And on this image above, you see the globe that I created using Adobe Firefly with the equator in the middle that visually separates the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And this is my paragraph. I'm going to talk about it in detail a little bit later. So this is the single paragraph outline. The basic layout of the paragraph includes the topic sentence, the supporting sentences, and here, as you could see, I have 3 of them. Please remember that any of them is more important than the other 2. So all of them express the most important details of the text that you have read, and the paragraph always finishes with the concluding sentence. Let's move forward. The important parts of a single paragraph. So each paragraph, as usual, starts with the topic sentence. The topic sentence tells the reader what the main idea of the paragraph is, the topic and the focus of the paragraph. It informs the audience, creates the sense of action, and uses the directing words to intrigue the readers. And my topic sentence is: every year in December, there is one day which has the fewest hours of sunlight and the most darkness, which is known as the winter solstice. And you could see the image that I'm going to talk about winter solstice. Supporting detail number 1. The supporting sentences of a paragraph are the sentences between the topic sentence and the concluding sentence. The supporting sentences support the topic sentence and include the facts, examples, or arguments that emphasize the main idea. And with the first supporting detail, I wrote down this sentence: in winter, the shortest day and the longest night of the year usually falls on the 21st or 22nd of December, when the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun. And with this image, I was trying to show you that the sun doesn't cover the whole hemisphere. With the second supporting sentence, I talk about many cultures that used to believe that the sun was going to disappear. So this sentence says, throughout history, many cultures believed that the sun was going to disappear, but it became evident that the sun would return. And as you can see, it also contributes to the main topic of the paragraph, and we use descriptions to add more information to the topic sentence. The second, or the last one, I apologize, supporting sentence number 3, we use again to add more information And it says, winter solstice became a celebration of the rebirth of the sun, the new season, the new life, and hope all over the world. Make sure, please, that your sentences are clear and concise and express only the most important details. Avoid unnecessary repetition and stay focused on the main idea. And their concluding sentence. The concluding sentence is the last sentence in the paragraph. It summarizes the paragraph's main point and transitions to the next paragraph if it is a part of an essay. Yes, we learn how to write a single paragraph in order to write essays later, right? That normally consists of 4, 5 paragraphs and even more if it is a long academic text. And my sentence is the concluding sentence. As you can see, this day is a reminder of new beginnings, and people around the world celebrate the return of the sun and the brighter days ahead. And here you can see an image of me and my children. The importance of other features of a paragraph. A good paragraph contains many elements that help the ideas in a paragraph fit together and flow from one idea to the next. Sequence or coherence of ideas or events is important. Transitional words or phrases keep the logical structure, and it helps readers easily follow the writer's argument. So here I highlighted the words that help me support the sequence of ideas. Every year in December, then I say in winter, throughout history, and as you can see. So these are the words that help me introduce each sentence in the paragraph. And the writing process, crafting a nonfiction paragraph. So how should we work on paragraph? First of all, we need to start with the ideas. You need to brainstorm your ideas for any paragraph. You choose a topic and then think carefully and use any type of graphic organizer where you will write down your ideas. You can make notes, an outline, a web, or any kind of graphic organizer and start adding the details. How to organize your ideas. When you collect all the information, you need to decide. So which sentence would generalize all the ideas that you wanted to express in your paragraph, right? So you will identify the main argument, which is the topic sentence, then the supporting details that support this topic, and then end it with the concluding sentence, of course, so that there will be the sequence of the sentences in your paragraph. Drafting the paragraph. Use your outline and start writing strong, expanded sentences. And we talked about that already, how to add adjectives to the nouns, how to add adverbs to the verbs. Use the 5-finger strategy, who, what, when, where, why, and how. And write down the sentences. And for the topic sentence, you can use a very interesting hook and logically connect it with the supporting sentences, and finally add the concluding sentence. Revising and editing. After drafting, review the paragraph for clarity, coherence, and grammatical accuracy. Ensure that each supporting sentence adds more important information to the topic of your sentence. Use transitions, and of course, please check any grammatical mistakes. Read each sentence and make sure that it sounds nicely and it makes sense. And you can write a nonfiction paragraph not only in English language arts lesson, but also in science, or social studies. Nonfictional writing is related to academic writing, and it is an important tool to provide the reader with facts, arguments, and evidence. Please remember the single paragraph outline that will help you work on that easier. Paragraph writing in different subjects. Yes, you could use this outline in any subject, as I said, because this is non-fictional single paragraph writing. You can also use non-fictional paragraph writing in creating stories. Creative nonfiction tells true stories in an interesting way, like a mix of facts and storytelling. Writers use real information and their own experiences to make the story more exciting and easy to understand. For example, you may write about an important event in history, but describe it like a story with details about how people felt or what they did. Another example could be writing about animals or nature, adding fun facts and personal adventures to make readers feel like they are right there. And you can also have your own blog writing. This is also the type of writing where you would need to implement the non-fiction paragraph writing, because it is used to write about real events, to express your personal experience. And if you write the paragraph on your personal blog, you will have a closer connection with your readers. You will encourage your readers to communicate with you, right? To interact with you and share different ideas. But it is also a very helpful way to practice your writing skills. So I hope you have memorized the structure of a single paragraph, and it will help you not only to write the paragraph, but as I mentioned before, to write the whole essay. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a good day.